up guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we have some awesome, exciting excursions for you. 2 days actually. Today and tomorrow we have teamed up with Bali Golden Tours and they're going to take us around and show us culture and have some fun activities and just show us like all around Bali basically.
Yeah, so this is one of the most immersive tours that you can possibly take in Bali. Since it is 2 full days, we get to see Ubud and the normal tourist destinations and some culture of the island as well. But then we're heading north. That's going to be in the next video, so make sure you stick around for that. But today we're exploring Ubud and kind of just some local culture, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, so be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, because we got this video and the next video will be, I don't even want to say it. I'm super excited. It's probably going to be one of the coolest things we do here in Bali, so stay tuned.
Our first stop on today's tour is a Barong and Kris dance, and it's a sacred dance that the Balinese and Hindus perform that actually wasn't allowed to be shown to the public until 1990. The dance itself is kind of a depiction of a mythological scene where the Barong, who is depicted as the good spirit, fights an evil spirit to the death.
So these are the barongs, and this is what they wear during the ceremonies. And there's 2 people, one for the front and one for the back. It's very beautiful. Wow, look at this. That was so cool. That was just like such a cultural experience to see all that, and like we were expecting like a group of dancers on stage, but really it was just like a show. It was a whole performance.
It was gorgeous.
And they only do this once a day and only at 9:30 a.m.
Before 1990, this ceremony was only performed during like Hindu religious ceremonies. So the dance was very special up until recently. Now it's performed only once a day for tourists.
So it was definitely a great experience.
Good first stop on the tour.
Yep, off to the next. So we just arrived at spot number 2, and this is Batuan Temple. And we have to wear sarongs. This is the first time I'm ever gonna have to wear a sarong.
Yeah, I did in Thailand at the Grand Palace because I was wearing these and they have holes in the knees, so that was a big no-no. But now we get decked out in our own traditional sarongs.
How am I looking?
You look great.
Oh, good. Look at that.
Whoa, beautiful. This temple is one of the oldest in all of Bali. It was built in 1020 AD, so it's almost like 1,000 years old. And these are holy, holy places, so this is one of the only ones in this area that allow tourists to come observe. Each village has one big temple and a bunch of small ones throughout the community that are off limits to most tourists, but Batuan Temple is available for you to come and take a look.
right now we're watching the Saraswati ceremony. It's kind of hard to say. Say that 3 times fast. Saraswati ceremony. And it's really like a ceremony for the god of education. And it's like a big thing that's going on this entire weekend.
The temple is really neat, and I like that they provide you the sarong so that you can dress properly. However, because it is one of the only temples that's open to the public, it's super busy, like on par with the temples in Bangkok busy.
Yeah, it's really busy, and there's like everybody's taking photos everywhere. So it's really hard to like find your own spot and get photos and stuff. But whatever, it was still really nice to see. Say goodbye to your sarong, babe.
Bye.
Okay, so we've arrived at spot number 3,
Yes.
which is Tegallalang
It's
rice
hard to
field.
say.
I think that's what it's called, Tegallalang. And it is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
This is it right here, but there's so much more. You get dropped off up the road, and then as you walk down the road, there's lots of like gift shops and people selling clothes and luwak coffee
Poop
places,
coffee.
some poop coffee.
For some reason, I'm uninterested in trying that. I'll eat like a raw duck embryo, but I'm not down for poop coffee.
Yeah, I'm not down for poop coffee either. Poop latte, maybe? So we're gonna walk to the rice terrace now, and then once we get there, we're just gonna take some B-roll, show you guys around. It should be pretty epic, but there's lots and lots of tourists.
Yeah, it's the #1 rice terrace in all of Bali. You'll see it all across Instagram and videos and all that stuff. But I am excited to see it.
We are making our way down into the rice terrace. So surprisingly, there's not many tourists here, and even if there are a lot of tourists here, it's so big and spread out that like you're not really that close to anybody, except for like when you're just getting down and walking down into the rice terraces. But this is so beautiful.
It's gorgeous, and it's definitely worth coming to. I particularly tried to avoid this place and brought us to Sedamin instead to see like the more authentic rice fields, but these terraces are so high, there's so much vertical space that it's a completely different atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely. If you guys haven't watched that video yet, I'll leave a link right up here. Go check it out. That was such a beautiful place. And this is absolutely gorgeous too. It's just a much different experience.
Can form with this door.
All right, I found these two guys. What are your names?
My name is Komang.
Komang.
Yes, Komang number 3.
And what's your name?
Lilipali.
And I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna trade this camera for 3 of his postcards.
No, don't do it.
Do you guys think that's a good deal or what?
Yeah, baby, no problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
He wants you to be careful. Oh.
Okay, we are now climbing up all these steps. We just roamed around this entire rice field, and I think we took like 50,000 photos. So hopefully we'll have some good IGs coming soon. All right.
Oh my God.
Here's your workout for the day. So the place was really beautiful, and even though there's a lot of tourists that are here, it's such a big area, you really don't need to be by anybody. You can kind of find your own little spots. Everyone's taking photos, so you can find your own photo spots. You can walk around the whole place. It's really like a large area. So we did get some good photos. If you're not following us on Instagram, definitely follow us on Instagram because we're gonna be posting some stuff there soon. But overall, I think it was a really cool experience to see it in person.
It was.
So now we are headed back to our guide, and we are going somewhere really cool next. We're having an outdoor lunch overlooking a volcano. So like a beautiful scenic view. I can't wait for that. And maybe a little bit cooler weather. So we just arrived at Batur Sari. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably butchering that name, but it's a restaurant here. Beautiful buffet overlooking this amazing view of the volcano.
And we got really lucky because we kind of took a while at the rice terraces, so our guide said that we might not be able to see the volcano because it might be covered in clouds, but we got super lucky that it's clear.
He said usually around like 1, 2 o'clock the clouds start coming in every day and covers up the whole volcano. And it is just like crystal clear out right now. So we are gonna have our buffet and enjoy this amazing view. Look at this, guys. Like, this is insane. It's so perfectly beautiful, and that is an active volcano.
Thank you. So this is the second active volcano in Bali called Mount Batur, and it's about half as high as Mount Agung, which we showed you during our Cedaman video. But this volcano is like 1,500 meters in elevation, and this village is on a similar plane. So the air is actually a lot cooler, a little bit more fresh, obviously, because there's not like traffic and crazy stores around. But I didn't think that this would be as beautiful as it is. I'm really happy we got to see it.
We just finished our late lunch. We're back in the car. We have a 2-hour drive to Lovina Beach and our hotel. So we will meet you guys there. So we've finally arrived at the hotel. That was a long drive. I fell asleep halfway through the drive.
Yeah, mouth wide open.
I was like, probably drooling on myself. I'm super tired and we have to wake up really early tomorrow.
This is quite the nice little spot we got here.
Yeah, this is cool. So we got a nice big king-size bed.
Big bed.
And wow, look at this. We walk right out onto the beach.
Wow.
So this hotel is called the Aditya Hotel in Lovina. Lovina? I don't know. Wow, this is super nice. We just missed the sunset though. Look at this. This is literally right out our door. So we are all freshened up. Oh man, that shower felt so good.
Yeah.
So not only did we get a lunch buffet, and that was amazing. We also get a set dinner here at the restaurant at the hotel, and it's beautiful. We're in this really nice restaurant area, and we are overlooking the beach right now. And
They
it's
got
just,
flowers in their hair.
yes, check it out. I'm rocking the flower.
And it's all included in this 2-day, 1-night tour, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, the more the day goes on, the more I'm super into this tour life right now.
Yeah, it's definitely, today was definitely a lot of fun. So we're gonna have a nice quiet dinner, and we'll catch up with you guys back in the hotel. So far, day 1 has been great.
Yes.
It's super affordable. This tour is only $150 US, which is really
For 2
cheap.
days. We
2
only showed
days.
you half.
Yeah, 2 days, all inclusive. Your hotel, a pickup from your current hotel, a drive back. All your
meals,
food,
yeah.
water included, all your fees to like get into these places.
Anyway, we're not trying to really sell you, but we genuinely believe it's a good deal, so link to them is in the description.
Yeah.
But the tour was good. The dance, it started off with a cultural dance, which we were really, really appreciative to see.
The dance was really great and a nice cultural, local, artistic experience.
Yeah.
And then things kind of went downhill
Things got
just for a
weird.
minute. Yeah. You know us, and we like to give you like the real deal, our personal experience and opinion on things. And if we don't like something, we're gonna tell you. The next 3 stops were a little bit of the tourism type of culture where they're trying to usher you in and out of places to buy local goods. And that was a bit of a disappointment to us.
Yeah.
And we just want to tell you like it is.
There were 3 stops. You first go to a silver maker / it was a jewelry store. A painting facility, which it was just an art store, and a wood carving place, which was really just a wood carving store. So we were under the impression that we would get to see more of how these things were made. And it's really neat because these things are only made in their specific villages. So these are skills that are passed down from generation to the people of the village. But unfortunately, what has happened is they've set up like big operations that kind of just let tourists come in and out, and they treat you like a number. They hope you buy stuff. If you don't, it's hands off, and they don't really show you too much of the actual craft. So don't get discouraged, because the rest of the tour day was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
We highly recommend going on this tour, not just because they were nice enough to give it to us free of charge, but because genuinely I think that if you have a limited time in Bali, there's no way you would see the amount of stuff that we saw today if you're planning it on your own time. There's just no way.
Yeah, no, you have to have this guided form of presentation and get you to and from these places.
It was cool.
And if we had to do it on our own, it would have been really tough.
Way more stressful too, because the roads getting all the way up here to Lovina in North Bali were so
It was like a roller coaster. You're just like around these huge mountain roads that just zigzagging and snaking up. It was pretty intense.
So anyway, the tour continues tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be like the big day. So if you guys liked this video today, make sure you tune in for the next one, because it's going to be even better.
We're excited about that. I'm not excited about waking up at 5 in the morning, but I'm excited for what's going to happen at 5 in the morning.
Me too.
So that's about it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe, because we got part 2 coming in a few days after this one is uploaded. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next video.